G'day fellas, Suicidal Sandwich back with another episode of our Madden 25 franchise. Now, most importantly, the sliders, right? I looked them up and a lot of people had some really whack sliders, I'm not gonna lie. Like 1 accuracy versus 88 for the quarterback and stuff. They looked awful. So I decided to go off my old sliders and alternate them a little bit to make it even harder. You see, I left things like fumbles on 50 because fumbles is kind of just RNG. I don't want to be fumbling it every time I run the ball. I also boosted interceptions to 70 because even you guys were saying there's way too many drop picks from both sides. So as you can see, we do have a pretty solid nerf, and on their side, things have been raised ever so slightly. The only thing I did put down was pass coverage because on all of the slider recommendations, everybody was saying pass coverage for the computer is really overpowered. They said put it on 0. I decided to put it on 45 and only nerf whatever is so OP a little bit. Checking out the Dolphins lineup, they have Mike Pouncey, who's only 25 in this game. They also have Rashad Jones, Dion Jordan, Mike Wallace. I mean, they have a much better team than whoever we versed last week. I think it was the Chargers. These guys have way more 90 overalls, way more high 80s. Ryan Tannehill. They're only 3-7 or whatever they are, but you don't want to underestimate them. We are also, by the way, leading the division, mate. That's right. We finish out the season with the Dolphins, Texans, Steelers, Ravens, and Titans. Bro, really? So the last 4 games of our schedule are ridiculously hard. Like, I'm not looking forward to it at all. Oh, by the way, I literally can't make Devin Hester 23, so I'm just gonna make him 16, and you're gonna have to deal with it. So there was a lot of support for this series in the last episode, but I'm asking you guys, if you really want to see this series stick around, don't forget to leave a like. Literally takes less than a second. If you are new around here, do not forget to subscribe. We do Madden and NCAA content. If you'd like to pick yourself up some G Fuel discount code CROW at checkout, my referral link is the top one in the description. That being said, fellas, let's get into it. I didn't realize they had their updated logo in this game as well. Do you remember their old logo where the guy had, the dolphin had like a little hat on? You remember that? Let's see what these guys have, because it's not much. That's Lamar Miller at running back, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken. Oh no, I didn't know they had Lamar Miller. Ah, oh, TFL it is. Got nowhere to go. Oh, and Tannehill juked me out. Can you believe that, of all people? Big end. Oh, Darrell Reeves there to break it up though. Beautiful play. All right, 3-2-6. We got a lot of cornerbacks out there, a lot of speed. So it looks like a verticals play. Ryan Tannehill is gonna fumble the ball off the sack. We sacked him in a 3-2-6. Oh, by the way, keep in mind that I definitely will be like changing the sliders. Let's say we get into this game and we beat the Dolphins 55-0, right? Obviously, I would again make the sliders harder, but for now, this is what I'm rocking with. Little McGrath doesn't go anywhere. Nice. Oh, he dropped it. Wow. So we literally go 3 and out straight away. Nowhere to throw. Oh my goodness. They've always got a little scapegoat, don't they? 3rd and inches though. Obviously they're going to go to Lamar. Potentially, actually. They might pass it. Nope. Just going to be a run play. Pick. Thank you very much. Good to see that the 70 pick sliders are making real impacts. Mercedes Lewis on the right. Fit that in there. Gorgeous catch. This time he's not going to drop it. I actually think Golden Tate might burn whatever cornerback that is. Ah, he kind of did. Go, Joe. Run, scramble, slide. I was looking at the depth chart before the game, and Randy Moss, he started the season at like an 88, He was the best player on the team at receiver. Now he's like an 83 because of regression. He's like the 5th best receiver now. The only reason I'm still keeping him out there is because, for one, it's Randy Bloody Moss. And secondly, you know, he already played like 3/4 of the season. We might as well finish with him there, right? Come on, McGrath with the truck. Let's go. Touchdown. That was a lot harder, but it wasn't like impossible by any means. Score's a lot more realistic as well because it's harder to move the ball, you know? Oh, man. Give me an extra millisecond. I'm there for that pick. Dang, man, their slants are killing us. No way that just resulted in a touchdown, bro. They got so lucky that'll never happen again. As I was kind of saying before, Golden Tate is by far our best receiver right now. Randy Moss's time has definitely ended. Oh, let's go, Golden Tate, right back at ya. Look at that yardage right there. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go, big man. Ah, how is that not a touchdown? Finally, I was going to say, if McGrath didn't score a touchdown in this game, something was wrong. Okay, second half time. 3 touchdowns in the game. Beautiful. It's not like 35-14 or something. I like this. Oh, look at that. I just stepped back cheese like 3 people just then. Let's try one of their plays. They want to run slants. We can run slants too. There we go. Golden Tate again. Big time first. Wait, Hester's in a running back. Go get it. Oh, that was underthrown. Dang. That's fair enough though. Man, this is a close one. We can't, like, I can't guarantee that we're going to stop the Dolphins. You know, and like we saw, one big play can easily happen at any time. Like a slant. Gonna take off. Unless he takes a sack. All right, big third down here. Let's see if they can convert. I doubt it. Oh, I thought it was a screen. Dang, and I didn't have enough time to drop back there as well. I thought for sure we were going to stop him there. Good stuff, boys. Alan Branch. The thing is, the sliders made it harder to get sacks, and we're still getting sacks. This could be a screenplay. I'm just saying. Yes, it is. No, I messed it up. That was like a WWE move. I like picked him up and threw him on his head. Go. I need all these returns. Oh, that was filthy, but I ran into my own player. So we have to try and put him away, man. Like, we got to try and score a touchdown here. At least get a field goal. You can kick field goals from like 60 yards in this game. Shouldn't be too hard. Let's go, McGrath. Even McGrath feels slower. There we go. There we go. Nice blocking, McGrath. Finally, his biggest run on the day. Let's just hope he doesn't fumble it, mate. Like, they keep giving it to him. I feel like he's going to drop his nuts, mate. You know what I'm saying? Oh, wow, he broke that. Oh, even that step back got him. Let's go. We're driving on him. Time is ticking as well. I mean, if I were them, I would kind of just let us score because we're going to get a field goal anyway. The worst thing that can come out of this is 2 possessions. If I were them, I would stop trying to tackle us, man. Blackman. Touchdown, let's go. Cringe celebration, but it is what it is, bro. If you like guitar, you like guitar. He did stand a chance. Oh, I'm on the D-line by accident. Stephon Patton there to make the tackle timeout. I'm there. Oh! What a tackle! Let's go, man. I thought for sure he was going to get like at least a couple yards, but that dive just completely messed him up. Couldn't have been a better dive. Cutting it back out. The only problem with the new sliders is I don't know if we're going to see dominant games from McGrath again. I mean, to be fair, 72 yards and 2 touchdowns off 17 carries is no joke. Actually, you know what? I'm talking smack. I absolutely think we will still get breakout games. Look at that. I literally, oh my goodness, McGrath's so goated, bro. Right as I said that, the next thing he does is get a big play touchdown. 3 touchdowns on the day as well. That's a hat trick. Are they really still going for touchdowns? Are you gonna spike it, bro? Get me out of this game, please. Oh, good game though, man. Another dub, and it wasn't just like a blowout. That felt realistic. 28-7, very realistic score right there. Especially considering that we were a much better team. Yeah, I like these sliders, bro. Checking out the stats on the day. Joe McIntyre, 150 yards, 1 touchdown, 0 picks. On the rushing end, 103 yards from McGrath with 3 touchdowns. Forget what I was saying about him not dominating. On the receiving end, Golden Tate, 102 yards. He is without a doubt our #1 receiver and will be like a 95 by next year. And defensively, very evenly distributed over here. We had a lot of sacks today for our team standards, a lot of TFLs, and Darrell Reeves caught a pick. So life is good for the Dreadnought fan base. But that being said, fellas, if you made it this far into the video, you are the real MVP. Hope the rest of your day's awesome, and from me personally, I'm out. Peace.
Hey, you let the talk, I don't talk, I get it. Yeah, you know I'm about it, if it kill me, I'ma let it. Run into the bag like I'm so athletic. I've been up since 6, making hits like tennis. I've been on fire, I just need my credit. Wanna go far, need to change my settings. Reaching for the stars, so my feet touch heaven.